Hi, this is Rory, and I've been asked to talk about men and sex. Okay, sex is a big deal. Men communicate through sex, and we build emotional attraction and emotional relationships through sex. In other words, we're affected completely differently, but emotions are the centerpiece of sex for both of us. So sex is connection for men. Why don't we feel connected to men when we have sex with them? Because men also don't feel connection with sex, because the instigator of the connection is a whole other set of emotions. Sex is just the way he finds the best connection when he wants that connection. So the easiest way to explain this is, most of the time when a man enters into a sexual experience, he knows what he wants from it. He already knows. He's already knowing. He wants to connect with you, or he just wants to have a good time. It's upsetting, right? Because how can you know what his intentions are? He doesn't know. He has no idea. But it's going on inside him. He almost interacts with you in the way he is set out to be with you, either in a casual way or a way that ups the level of connection that he wants with you. And what it does is he knows how much it brings you into a whole different state when you let sex happen. He knows what that feels like to you. Most men are not stupid, but, and here's the catch, men will do whatever feels right to them as long as they can get that they're not actually, with full knowledge and on purpose, hurting you, hurting your feelings, leading you on. They don't want to do that. A decent man does not want to do that to you. But if we go around pretending that we're okay with all this casualness, that we're all right and we can feel this out and we'll see what's going to happen, and we're okay with all that because we've been showing the whole world we're in masculine energy and okay all the rest of the time, why not here in an intimate situation as well? So he is basically, whether it's sex or whether it's the way he treats you on a date, it's all basically what he wants to do with the belief that it's okay with you too. So if you're having sex with a man but you are not sure, he's not hearing the not sure part. He's hearing the, oh, you're having sex with me, it's okay. And he's not hearing, you're having sex with me because we are now boyfriend and girlfriend, we're connected and we're going to get married tomorrow. He just says, it's okay, this is just casual or whatever, because we haven't decided on anything yet, and he is just going to take that road. It takes men a long time to get that they're leading you on in some way. And even if they know somewhere emotionally that you're more attached than they are, and they do know that, they're still okay because you said it's okay. If you said, oh, we can be friends with benefits, but he can feel on a deep level that you really, really care for him, he will go with the mental idea that you're okay. He's going to go with the idea that you've heard him say, I'm not sure where this is going, I'm not sure I'm ready for a relationship, whatever he's saying. And he does not believe, and he will not lend himself to the idea of bringing this relationship further along through sex. Okay, sounds awful, doesn't it? But that's really what's going on for you. So we got to figure out how we can be straightforward and have sex just because we want to have sex, or have sex because we want to go more deeply connected with the man. You're not going to be able to create that connection with a man through sex the way you're going to create the connection for you. However, what is phenomenal about sex is it gives you the opportunity to just let go and be yourself. to absolutely have the best time ever, to enjoy a man and how good he is at making you feel good, and to be straightforward and honest and open and feeling and feeling and feeling, even if it comes to bouncing off the walls in feelings. Well, that doesn't sound easy, does it? And it's not. So, why do we put ourselves through that? If we're not ready if we're not able in day-to-day conversation with a guy to open up and trust him and be super vulnerable and forthright with him, then why would we believe that we would be more open sexually and in bed? That's kind of hard, right? I'm sure you've all discovered that. And it's because somehow we believe that this is a big open experience for them also, and we feel overloaded with the pleasure. We feel overloaded with the experience in a wonderful way, and it's like it short circuits the part of ourselves that are not fully invested in ourselves in that moment. We're busy being invested in him and what we're hoping out of the experience. And guess what? Being modern hasn't helped any of us in that way. It's just made us feel more masculine energy. Oh, I can have sex without all the emotional stuff. Well, some of us can if we don't really care about the guy. Sports sex or just fun sex or casual sex on our terms. If we don't have those feelings for the guy, we'll have a great time. We are totally capable of that. But most of the time, we don't do that so much as get emotionally involved with guys and then hope that the emotional connection will happen through sex and with sex. And we're not even always aware that we're thinking in those terms. It just feels natural to us. And also we feel that we shouldn't be waiting or that we shouldn't be, expecting too much from him. And what it does to us is it makes us compromise our own ability to just be really highly sensual and sexual and have a wonderful time with all of that, because we're so busy calibrating it in a mental way, in our masculine energy, with a man that we don't feel we know very well yet, and not sure how we feel about his presence. So all of these complications in the relationship don't do us any good if they don't help us open up even more. And we're not very likely to open up even more sexually and sensually if we don't trust the guy. We're going to just experience a more masculine energy experience of sex. And that is what's kind of being foisted on us now by ourselves, pretty much. We need to take a stand for ourselves. And we need to stop trying to be somewhere emotionally that we are not, because that's not the best place to be. What we want to do is find people to be sexual with where we feel safe and feel ourselves, even if we don't have strong emotional attraction to that person. But we feel safe with them. And we feel that we can open up with them. Those are the kind of people we want to have sexual experiences with, not the people that we are unsure of and nervous about. That kind of anxiety is great for men. They deal really well with it when they're not sure they're in the league of a woman. But for us, it just shuts us down. We need to start practicing sex and relationship with men who want us, even if we're not fully emotionally and physically and sexually and every other way fascinated by them. That's how we practice. And if you want to feel bad about being with a man that you're not sure you want to marry, stop that right now, because you're honest with him, right? You're saying, I'm just having this experience with you, just the way a man would. Just straightforward. And whatever he says, oh, let's go ahead, take it for face value. And be friends, be warm, because you don't want to be that close to somebody that you don't feel good with. You may not want to marry them, right now anyway, but you want to feel good. And we have characterized sex as only with that thrill. I want you to think about, what if you instead did sex and relationship without the thrill, and instead did it with incredible emotional openness and emotional safety? My offer to you is, you are about to experience amazing sexual experiences because all of a sudden you'll feel safe and trusting, not because of the thrill factor. So let me know what you think. There's so much in this video, and I'll talk about it forever if you like. To get more relationship advice, check out this video next.